Yes! Welcome back to Footy and Friends. This episode is brought to you by Carlton Draft.
Friday.
You like Carlton Drafts?
I do.
Me too.
By the fire.
Had a few on the weekend, actually.
Did you?
I'm going to get to your house and have a fire, me and you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. You let me know.
That'd be beautiful. How are you guys? Well, Mac, Link, well?
Yeah, good.
Good to see us.
I like the afternoon record. It
Me
feels
too.
good mood. Weather's nice out
Yeah,
there.
it is nice out there.
Brett looks sharp.
Brett's got a bit of Richard wash in the hair, I reckon. He's looking good.
Feathers are looking thick, you
They
two
are.
blokes wouldn't know about. But
Yeah, I've opted the hat.
Yeah, can you look at what's going on?
No. Michael, you well?
Well, very well, very well.
A few exit meetings today.
Yeah, we kind of do that thing at the end of the year where you give the players their
I
review.
cried in those a few times. Did you? Yeah. They're upsetting.
What'd you go? You had 8 years?
8 years.
2 from 8, yeah? No, 6 from 8 you got through.
Yeah, but four of them, the last 4 were like flip of the coin sort of thing. Like they weren't confident. It was a hard time in my life.
To give some context,
You well?
at the North, we
at the North.
that's not where you get. If you're in
Delisted.
limbo,
Yeah.
it's not where you kind of
The arse.
get.
See, I think that's
You get your review of the year, and then if that all does happen, that happens a bit off Broadway with, I think, Footy Manager.
Surely
maybe.
players aren't walking in there not knowing
Hey,
where they're
Like Clayton Hinkley walked in.
besides Clayton Hinkley, I feel most people
Should we
know
call
where
him?
they're at.
Should we call him?
No,
No.
I've actually got things to do.
Yeah,
I got someone to
yeah.
call before this, but make sure you hold on today for top fives because we are going through my favourite top 5 in quotation mark retirements. Okay, over the last
Massive quotation
year.
marks.
over the last sort of 3 to 4 years, whatever I could only find on the AFL.
Yeah.
and there's a few names there that I'd never seen before that had retired.
That went out on their own terms.
They went out on their own terms, and I'm looking forward to getting to that today, which will be good.
And our faffers have written in because we had one just recently.
We did. We've had a couple pop up
Which
recently.
I'm keen for a sting for it, to be honest. I think Matt
Are we
could give
paying
us a
homage
good-
to Quentin Narkle's career?
I don't think so.
He's actually a very, very good player. I liked him. His best was at Geelong.
No,
I'd say.
I dead set Quentin Narkle. Back in a former life, I did some special comments for SEN. And there was a game down at GMHBA Stadium. Can't remember who they played. I will get this up. I'll figure out who it was against. It was his best game of AFL ever.
I think we'll know.
I put him in the votes. He was in the votes
So
that night.
1 out of 35, good.
Well,
Did you only play 35 games?
How many times do you
Nah,
reckon you
he played
featured in
more
the
than
SEN
35,
votes,
surely.
Dylan?
Oh, never. Never. They're corrupt.
Mick, was that in round 10, 2021? For 2 Brownlow
Who'd
votes
they
for
play?
Quinton, Gold Coast.
2 Brownlow votes.
Wow.
Against Gold Coast. Don't think it was against Gold Coast. I've given him votes in another game. So
There you
2
go.
from 35.
He had 34 touches that day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you know that I had a dream?
No, I don't know that.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I had a dream
Well,
recently
hang on.
that I
We
came
all
on
had
as a
those dreams
sub.
when we were younger.
I had a dream that I came on as a sub playing AFL and had 29 disposals. Moving on. Now,
get tagged.
hey,
What
before we-
was his next best game? So 34 touches, go AFL tables.
Well, the next week he had 25,
Against?
Collingwood. And then the week after that, he was the unused sub. So pretty quick
Wow.
fall from grace.
Scotties.
See, that's
He's ruthless,
That's
Chris.
bullshit.
Well, no wonder he's
So how
retired.
many did he play total? 70-something.
59.
59.
Pretty good.
games.
No, that's pretty
Oh,
good.
you
Oh,
could
yeah,
have
still.
got him to North if he didn't just retire.
Yeah, true. But I'll tell you this: there's no way he's not playing local footy next year or for like us. So you can't retire. Anyway, we'll get to that later.
I think whilst we've talked about Quinton's situation, I would say he's getting frustrated. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I've got things to get to. But
Yeah,
yes,
so
keep
Quinton
going.
Narkle, I'm actually in his corner on this one because he's done it. Rory Atkins, who made a big stir.
He did the John Farnham
He
tour.
did a big song and dance. He is actually still out doing main training for Port Adelaide as we speak, but retired 4 months ago.
Yes.
So he's...
So Rory Atkins still training
He
at the
is
moment.
still hoping to get a game this week in Travis Boak and Rory Atkins' farewell game, as well
Ollie
as
Wines
Ken
has been
Hinkley.
suspended, so it's a chance.
Are you kidding? I need to. Let's call Zach Butters about this.
So whereas Quinton Narkle just put his hand up and said, you know what? I've had enough. I'm done.
So all of a sudden he's got
Effective
things to get to.
immediately.
He's got things to get to, but
Effect-
oh no, Zach Butters, let's call him.
Effective immediately.
We're friends.
So I can cop effective immediately because he's had enough of the AFL
yeah,
system.
yeah. Fair. That's a great. See, there's a lot
Whereas
of.
Rory Atkins is still doing his banded stretches.
No, there's a lot of
I don't
Albert,
reckon he is. I don't
really
reckon he is.
good points there you raised, Mick. So I'm actually with you on that one. Now,
Yeah.
before we get to some calls later on and whatnot in the show, we do have some announcement to make. I'm not sure how you're going to feel about it.
Me?
Yeah.
I know.
Because you know that I was the captain of under 16s Vic Metro, right?
Yep. You're
Back in
making
the day.
a call
And
to
then-
someone.
No, the AIS. Remember I was in the AIS?
So a very good junior player.
Yeah,
Luke Parker brought us up to speed on that.
Luke Parker. Yeah, I was captain of the AIS. I was captain of Vic Metro.
Yeah.
Brett was a very good player in his own right
Yep.
at the Richmond Tigers and then at the Giants.
He was.
And you might know that there's a Legends game coming up. Have you seen the TJ Whitten Legends game?
TJ Whitten.
EJ
That
Whitten.
is so disrespectful.
And you look me. You look
The Tony Jones game. Sorry.
And you
Sorry.
The top is fucking special.
Fuck. Cut that.
You looked me in the eye, Dylan, and said, "You looked me in the eye and said, are you doing the announcement? You're in. There you go. Well done. No, those that can't hear or can't see, sorry, can only
can
hear.
hear.
They will hear the
Jeez, that's
ruffling of
tight.
a Victorian woolen jumper go on Dylan's
Big V.
shoulders.
Myself and Brett, teammates once again, Brett.
Yeah.
This is the second time we've played together
Yeah.
since that Neefle game.
Yep.
On the same
We'll
team.
have to have a chat to our ruckman, see if we can get a little off the back of the square.
Couple
run.
dump hits.
Yeah.
So you and I are playing in the EJ Whitten's, the EJ Whitten, sorry. The
Legends
EJ
game,
Whitten.
yes.
yeah.
Fantastic cause, but
yes, great
it's
cause.
we've got a lot of good players that have put their hand up and Dylan to play in this game. So we're going to have a great time out there.
Brett, what position do you reckon you're playing on the field?
Well, I would have thought somewhere outside where I can't get hurt.
What about me? Where do you reckon I'll play?
Back pocket to green
I'll take
vest.
the kick-ins.
Green vest.
but
You and Dangles might be up against each other.
It does remind me of this, though, that, we've got Big Mick here who's in great
Big
form.
Mick,
and,
you reckon?
And he wasn't
Big Mick,
kicked in the team. And our captain, our fearless captain, is four-time premiership player Norm Smith Netherlands, Luke Hodge. And I actually have Hodge's number.
Two-time premiership captain. But you've briefed me saying that I'm not eligible
See if
to
he
play.
answers.
There's no way you calling Luke Hodge.
Let's see if he answers. I'm a bit nervous.
There's no way he's answering either.
Hodge.
Just for Luke.
I'm just going to double call.
No, don't double call Luke
Nah.
Hodge.
Nah, that's your
Don't-
captain.
no, you
That
can't.
shows him
I don't give a
No,
shit.
don't.
It's my captain.
Oh.
I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
who's your
I feel a bit
coach,
sick.
Cor? Is coach?
Nah, Tim Watson.
Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Double call.
You double called him. That's disgusting.
Just for Luke.
That one was definitely quicker, straight to the voicemail.
And actually, did anyone else
Whoa, I'm not playing anymore.
Did anyone else pick up on the more aggressive tone in the second one? I felt like there was a more aggressive tone.
I reckon he was almost like saying, hey, you've called Luke. I didn't answer the first time. Don't call me the second. Anyway, we'll talk to him about why you weren't picked if he calls back.
But you guys, when you initially told me, because I'm in the inner sanctum of you two, and you guys said you're playing. And then you said to me, well, you can't play because you're actually...
I was saying that to make you feel better.
Right, you were?
Yeah.
As long as that's on the table.
Yeah, I
no
was
way.
like-
Because I've been telling everyone for a month, not playing, obviously have an official role within an AFL club
I don't
in a
care.
coaching capacity.
Nah, there's plenty of players out there.
Okay,
that
Chris
are playing.
Fagan will be out there playing, will he?
There's plenty of players out there playing that...
Wait, so Mick actually could play if he wanted.
who?
If he
actually-
got picked.
Mick,
got
if picked.
Can you run through some names?
What?
We wanted some hard ball gets, not loose ball
That's
gets.
right.
So we,
I'm happy to...
and a bit of speed.
Because
Watch this-
it's a great cause, I will not boycott it all altogether, but whoever's on the selection committee...
Watch this
Get
space because watch this space because I may not be playing after double calling the captain, but
Yeah.
we'll see
Every chance.
what happens. Hey,
You well?
yeah, I'm well. Big episode today. Let's revisit our top 8s from last month
Yes.
heading in. So I reckon
Busy,
go
you're doing
top
some-
4, bottom 4 just to break it up.
I'm doing some work on the fly here with predictors, but
On the Craig
Brett, you go
McRae.
first.
I've already done mine. So last month I had the Pies, Crows, Cats, and Lions as my top 4. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to go through what I predict
Not
by
yet.
the end, or you want to do that at the end?
Not yet.
Okay.
My top 8. Hang on, what are we doing?
Top 4. Top 4 now. What you had back
Top
then?
4. I had Lions, Pies, Crows,
Dogs.
Chance. Yeah, you're telling me there's a chance.
Don't think so.
Dylan.
Okay, my top 4 was Brisbane, Collingwood, Crows, Cats.
Yeah. So all the same except for your Dogs that you've got in there, and you had the Cats sliding to 5th, which is not going to happen. They're top 2 lock.
Yeah, that's okay.
So the next lot I had the Giants, which I still think that's where they'll finish. The Dockers, the Hawks, and the Suns, and I had the Dogs missing. Yeah, and that can happen too if they lose the
100%.
Dockers this week.
I have, just because mine's very similar to yours, Brett, I had the same. But here it says for me the Suns are missing.
That's not possible. I don't
No,
think.
so I've
They're
got that
gonna-
wrong. So I have the Dogs in and the Suns out. So
This
it was
is-
Giants, Dockers, Hawks, Dogs, Suns.
This is actually quite remarkable. I'm not going to get it right, but I've potentially have looked into the future here. So, Cats 5th, Giants 6th, Suns
7th,
7th,
Hawks 8th,
Hawks 8th,
Dockers missing.
Dockers miss.
Yeah, which is what I've got. The Dockers.
In your predictor, you're saying.
In my
Fuck, but the
predictor.
Dockers 6th on mine.
Because that's what you said.
That's
No, I know.
just what you said, mate.
Just,
All right, so we've done our predictors. and where we think they're going to finish after this weekend.
Yeah.
I've got the Crows on top, the Cats, the Pies, and then the Hawks. I've got the Hawks beating the Lions up there at the Gabba.
You go, Dyl.
I didn't know we were doing that.
Oh, okay, that's exactly what he said. Do your predictor for this weekend.
Exactly
You
how I
can't
said it.
just read out last month's one.
I thought we were just doing it.
That's
because-
boring because we've already done that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you mine. My predicted ladder is Cats, Crows, Lions, Giants, Dogs,
This is such shit.
Pies,
podcasting.
Hawthorn, Freo, Gold Coast Miss.
Gold Coast Miss. Why Gold Coast Miss? That's so stupid. What, they're going to lose to Essendon and they're going to lose this
Gold
week.
Coast are going to win and jump Freo, unfortunately, for the Dockers.
I've got the Dogs in at 8th. Freo losing.
Bit of a dog's breakfast how we're doing this. But
Yeah.
I've got the Dockers missing. Who you got?
I've got.
Let's just say who you got finished on top and who you got missing.
Okay.
Crows on top for me and the Dockers missing.
Cats on top because obviously the Kangas have got the Crows this week, bro. So you haven't put too much thought into that. And the Dockers missing.
I'm big balls missing, mate. So
Yeah, I've got. Same as you.
you have not.
No, I do.
You clown.
I do.
Oh my god. Thursday night, Essendon v Carlton. This is one of the all-time stinkers.
Game remind you of anything?
It does. It
Dean
actually.
Wallace?
No. This game reminds me of, for the Carlton alumni out there, reminds me of Cade Simpson running through the middle, 4 or 5 bounces, and kicked either a goal or a point to draw with Essendon. I think it was. It would have been back in 2010 or 11. Check that out, Link.
Yeah. In 10 or 11. You've only got 44 games to go through.
So really quickly, the BWS stat, Carlton have not won the final home and away game of the season since 2013 under Mickey Malthouse, probably, or Brett Ratton.
2013. Yeah. That was Mick.
Yeah. So potentially they get Mick down there this week.
They won the first final, though, in 2013. I know that.
Yeah, it was against Richmond.
Do
wasn't
they
it?
get Mick down there to talk to
Maybe it's the boys. I'll tell
they?
you what.
Don't. Well, look, don't.
Doesn't he still do laps of Princess Park?
I'm actually quite close with Mick, and I don't want to be talking about that because
But
he
does he
doing
walk
it.
laps of Princess Park?
Does he? He lives in East Melbourne, Mick. So I think he's doing laps of the MCG.
And
Yeah.
the 10.
Yeah, and the tan.
Okay.
But he loves his walking. I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
He's a walkaholic.
All right, so I'm going to tip the
Baggers.
Blues.
Baggers for me, too.
Blues for this one.
Yeah.
Another game this actually reminds me of is Andrew Walker took the specky on Jake Carlisle.
Oh, yeah.
2011.
That's what I thought.
Players that play for both sides, we've probably already done
We've
this.
done it.
Yeah,
We've
we've
done it.
done it to death. Can I give one though?
Essendon have got two more games to go within the space of they've played 3 games in 15 days. Thursday night, recover, a couple of days, back up to the Goldie to play again on the Wednesday.
And they tend to be a side that every week it's like 3 injuries, and then and they're like broken feet and like broken arms. It's not like they're just getting little,
yeah.
a
Bloody
calf or a
Corky.
managed. I don't think they can manage anyone.
No,
Shout out
literally.
Zachy Merritt playing his 250th. Though. That's not a bad achievement for, and his stat sheet reads very, very well. He would be selected in the Victorian game for the Legends.
Well, if he was eligible, obviously he's not eligible like me, involved in a clubland. Correct,
I'm still
Dyl?
sweating about Luke Hodge. I shouldn't have double called.
Have you texted him and said sorry,
Nah,
mate?
I don't know what I did. I'll just say pocket dial. I'll just say accident. Sorry, bro.
say
That was
pocket.
Max. That was Max.
I'd hit it quick though. I'll text him now and say, "Sorry, mate, kid had my phone." Max did it. Max
yeah,
did it.
I did say that. But for me, one question I have about Zach Merritt that I actually like is he still? Would you, if you were him, would you entertain leaving the footy club? If you were him,
Zach Merritt entertain the league.
because like Draper might leave.
What stage is he at in his career? How many years has he been playing there now? 10? 12?
He'd be,
It'd be similar to
he'd be
what I did when I
longer,
left, I suppose.
longer.
Yeah,
reckon
I
11.
entertained it. So if you're asking me personally, yes, I would. But I don't think he will.
He could get a big deal.
I think he's getting paid pretty well there.
2014 was his first year, so 12 seasons.
Yeah.
Would you do it, Mick?
I'm just looking at this 22 under 22 team.
Mick, the fuck?
Sorry. No, he'll stay. He's done the hard yards, and he's an Essendon man. He's from Cobden, so Essendon and Cobden wear the same colours. So I'm seeing a lot of sense in
I didn't
staying.
think about it like that. I didn't think
Yeah,
about it
now
like
that you have.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
What number did he wear at Cobden? That's one for you to
Yeah,
look
he's
at.
7.
He was
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
7.
it makes sense. I'm not sure if this is right, boys, but you've got Thursday night. I'm assuming that's Friday night.
Yeah, it is, Dyl. It's a
That's
typo.
okay. No, that's fine. Friday night, Collingwood versus Melbourne.
Now that this is on Friday, that changes my opinion on the match, actually.
What does this remind you of? Jack
Friday-
Watts getting chased by the Collingwood players.
Yeah, it does. It does. It reminds me of
Chris
Nathan
Dorsey.
Loney. Kind of
Dorsey.
Reminds
having
me
four
of Ricky
bounces.
Pettard taking that big mark in the goal square.
Shane Woden.
Really?
Yeah, we played for both sides along with
Jeremy Howe, and he's
Darren Jolly?
Really enjoying
How
these,
did you do that?
really enjoying these BWS stats at the moment this
Yeah.
week, Brett, because they're very short. Melbourne have never defeated Collingwood on a Friday.
There you go, that's a beauty.
And again, that is why I have to adjust my decision
Yeah.
based on this being on a Friday and not
They
a
have
Thursday.
never defeated. How shit are you? Can we seriously fire up Melbourne? You've never won on a Friday against Collingwood.
Well,
Fire out.
Let's call Chappie and we'll let him know.
Okay, let's backtrack here because
let's
for a long
call
time
Brad
they've only
Green.
played them on a Monday. For a long time they've played them on a Monday. Yeah, so that
They don't
probably
play
only
them
gives
twice
them.
in a year. They don't usually play twice in a year.
Well, I'd say every second year they might play them twice a year.
Maybe.
Still, it's not great.
What do you reckon, Mac?
I don't know.
well, back in the day, they only played on Saturday as well.
Hey, this is controversial for me. And Fergberg, hopefully I'm the reverse kiss of death for him.
Yeah.
I think the D's.
Could get it.
This
They'll
is
push it.
this is the old banana peel game for the Pies.
Don't do this, Mick.
I don't
It's a
think so.
banana peel game for the Pies. Can you
You're
tip first,
hanging
Brett?
on by a fucking
yeah,
thread
Pies.
right
I'm tipping
now.
the D's.
You need to.
Yeah, I'm
Tell you what, if Goldie was tipping for me, he'd tip the
Yeah,
D's.
I'm going to go the D's banana peel game.
Wow.
Dylan,
I'm going to
do
go.
that thing where you tip both.
I'm going to go Collingwood, but I also am going to. No, I'm going to go Collingwood for this. I don't think they. I think
They looked better last week against the Crows, who are ladder leaders.
That is true. I probably got a little bit.
You got sidetracked with the romance of it, didn't you? Anyway. Port Adelaide v Gold Coast at the Adelaide Oval.
Hey, fair. On a
Fair
serious
well.
note, let's give
Yes.
some kudos and some flowers to
Rory Atkins.
and Quinton Narkle, who played for the Power as well, because they would be somewhat invested in his
Of
retirement.
course. No, good call.
Yeah, so basically those two. Kudos, flowers.
Yes.
Moving on. Nah, Kenny Hinkley.
Surely Rory would be
Travis
like, I
Boak.
know I'm retired this weekend, but get me in against the old mob. I know how they play. Keep them boundary.
He keeps walking past Ken's keeping boundary. Keeps referring. That would be a nice touch, wouldn't it? You'd have one Gold Coast player, one
'Cause
for
then you get
Adelaide.
cheered off by both.
Yeah, and it's in Adelaide, so a lot of Adelaide people could go.
Yeah, and they can go, oh, that's Rory Atkins. I didn't realise.
What's more controversial, the retirement or the chair off after it?
Oh, they'd be like, mate, we can't play you because logistically, we can't get three people out there to cheer you off.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
to pay due respects to your career across the three clubs,
Yeah.
we cannot do this.
Yeah.
So Travis Boak, in all seriousness,
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
retired, will play local footy next year, I'm hearing. Big whisper of where he's going.
Really?
Down to Torquay.
Yeah, well, I didn't say it.
Big
You did, though.
Dommy Gleeson's been in his ear already to go back home.
I didn't know. And 1 pointer. Local.
Yeah, local
so only
boy.
one
Wow.
pointer. I'm hearing they might bring in a 5 or 6 pointer with him, though.
Oh, okay.
Mick, is that you?
No. I'm going back.
I know who they're going to bring in. They'll take the
Zach
big boy.
Butters.
No, they'll take the big boy from Port.
Hold.
Scott
The
Lycett.
big boy.
James A.
Charlie Dixon.
Charlie Dixon, yeah.
No, it's not Charlie
Oh,
Dixon.
it's not
I
Charlie.
don't want to speak out of school.
No, you already sort of have. But
Yeah,
anyway,
Robbie Gray.
So there you go. Robbie Gray. Robbie Gray! That would be hectic. Doesn't your brother play there? Used to play Torquay?
He did, yeah. Still
Where's he
lives down
playing
there.
now?
No, he's not playing. He's
retired.
He's retired.
He's retired, yeah. Sure he has. Sure he has.
Walked right into that one.
Good on you, Matty. Retired. BWS stat. Port Adelaide have a 14-2 record against the Gold Coast, and Touk Miller has never won a game against Port Adelaide. 9 losses from 9
Get him
attempts.
out.
No. As a past Gold Coast son, me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bogey side. My 2 years there, I only played not many games there at the Suns, but the 2 years there, we got absolutely slaughtered in the last game of the year. It was one of those games where Gold got no players left, end of years there. Port Adelaide absolutely brimming with confidence, peaking. A bit of energy over there, Mac. Wouldn't go astray.
Get him a coffee.
It got absolutely slaughtered, like 120 points. And then next year they thought it was a good... No, actually, it was earlier that year was the good idea to go to China and play in China.
Yes.
It was about 80 points.
2 years in China. What was the Nathan Cracker? Remember Nathan Cracker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a smooth mover.
He was a very good mover. Good height too.
Well, I genuinely think Port Adelaide win this.
Really?
Due to the
Ken's emotion?
Yeah.
They are emotional, Port Adelaide. Ollie Wines isn't out. I think he makes them a better side inside against that midfield, but still, I think Gold Coast will get it
You're
done.
going to get because
Dimmer will have them stiffened up.
here we will have to wind them up. So, who do you think wins there, mate?
I'm going to go Port Adelaide as well, I think, with you.
Yeah. Because
Do they miss finals if they lose, though? They're in. They'll have to beat Essendon.
Port, no, they're already out.
No, Gold
Yeah,
Coast.
they-
Gold
They've still
Coast
got the game
could
in
still
hand.
win against the Bombers.
Mitchie,
What's happening?
how are you? But you're on Footy and Friends. How are you?
I'm good, man. We just play a bit of Madden.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Hey, it's Mitch Georgiades
Yeah.
from Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
Hey, quick one. Two things.
Yes.
Two things. Obviously, Ken's send off this week. Very emotional.
Yep. Very emotional.
Very emotional, of course. Secondly, Rory Atkins. He retired recently, and is he still at the footy club or what? What's?
He's still at the footy club.
Yeah, okay.
And we just actually had a fine session yesterday.
Yeah.
One of the fines was he cried more than Boak in his retirement.
Mitch, were you a bit surprised when he retired, or what was your sort of thinking going through his head?
Yeah, we've had a fair chuckle about it recently.
Yeah.
His retirement speech went for about 20 minutes and Trav went for 5 minutes.
And lastly, we won't. Will we talk about Mac or not? No, we're not going to talk about Mac. Okay, we know what we're talking about there, but we're not going to bring that up.
That was also a fine yesterday as well.
Oh no, we can't mention that anymore because that's
this all
not
out.
good. Hey, Mitch, you're one of the greats. How was Melbourne the other week? Sorry, I couldn't catch up with you, mate. I know you were flat out.
Yeah, no, I was flat. I caught up with Swaley. He was in good. He was in great areas.
All right, we'll let you go. Stay well, stay safe, stay healthy, and look forward to catching up soon.
Awesome. Thanks, boys.
See you, mate. That fine stuff does take you back. in
One of the
time,
greats.
Yeah.
One of the great men.
Right, the Richmond rewash of last week.
Who'd you tip?
I picked the Gold Coast Suns to get. I told you, Dimmer stiffen them up.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the power rankings. I got a bit of a bone to pick.
Brady, oh yes, he's powerful.
So powerful.
He loves these power rankings. Where are you?
At the snow.
Power rankings.
A quick one, because you're taking back over from the power rankings this week. Do you want me to just rerun through the power rankings from last week?
Go for it.
Yeah.
So-
Anyway, no,
Eighth
go.
was Perth Ben, who's here today. He's got further away from the crew.
Yeah. Link's not happy with him.
No,
after
there's a bit
trying to get
spike
into his
attention.
stats.
Link was seventh.
Yep.
Fair.
Todd Goldstein's kids were sixth.
Sixth, fifth, and fourth.
Mac, you were fifth. Doing some good stuff, Mac. After the weekend's performance, potentially dropping back, I would think, Brett. Anyway, not to get in your head. Brett, fourth.
No.
Dyl, thrll. Mick, I slid last week, Brett, to second.
Yeah, well, look out this week.
Ross Lyon was one. I'm hoping he stays in there.
I was 3, Brett. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's fine.
Hey, handing over.
Handing
The
over,
baton.
and here it is. At 7, non-funny pants Mick.
Oh, no.
Your 2017 comment, mate, didn't go unnoticed.
Yeah. So
so
did you go back and listen to that?
fucking oath I did.
Well, I can't even remember what it was. What was it?
Throw to it.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Yeah, not
6.
funny. I didn't laugh.
Nah.
Dylan,
Oh.
telling my nan to keep her feet. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Kids are listening.
How is your nan, by the way? She all good?
She's going okay.
She bounced back.
She's going
Literally?
okay. Yeah. Oh, that's Mick to fucking 99. 5, Max Coach for saving him for the 9 a.m. pracky this week. So
Yeah.
shout out to Max Coach.
Shout out Blakey.
Yeah, Blakey wasn't
4,
happy.
Fergberg Curse. I just thought I'd bring him in, so hopefully that gets picked up. Link, you're at 3. 2, my boy Mac.
Well done, Mac.
And 1, Brett, because fuck you.
I like
That's
it.
a
Good
rise in
ranking.
it. That is well put together. And what I...
You
So I'm
two,
7th?
you're lucky to be in the 7.
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
be
That's
honest.
fine.
Perth Ben, really sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Ross Lyon,
Mate, it's pretty good that he even knows your name. To be honest,
Ross Lyon never getting into my top 7.
Yeah, 7.
Love that, Brett.
I had work to do.
I've just seen
Toddy's
tweet.
kids. I didn't have enough spots.
I've just had a tweet come through. It says Essendon and Dylan Shield have had conversations about his future beyond 2025, and it's been mutually agreed he will be finishing at the club at the end of the season.
So that's a mutual agreement, finishing at the club, but looking for opportunities somewhere else.
So I think that's fair to. It's either way. It's good.
Well, he just needs a club to come in and say, yeah, we'll give you an opportunity. Looking at you,
Hey,
Mick.
should I call Brady Rawlings or Jade Rawlings, whichever one.
We'll call Jade. He's a Freo.
Yeah.
See what he's
I'm
doing.
not got Freo then. Beautiful, mate.
Hey,
Hey,
Saturdays-
Brett, I always say, fantastic job of what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's why we love you, mate, because you're a great guy.
Saturday football. And I know that we're not sponsored by KO for this one, but that's where you can watch it.
No, we're always willing
Yeah.
to KO. That's the only place you can watch these games.
The old 120 slot. I think it's 120. I'll be there about that time, ready to go. North play the Crows at Marvel Stadium.
Yeah.
Long BWS stat. So, Dill, you can read that one out.
Sure. North Melbourne's score of 135 last week is their highest score in exactly 6 years, while Adelaide won with a score of just 59, the lowest score for a win in the top 4 home and away contests since 2005,
Have another crack
excluding
at that one,
2020. So that was
There was no full stops where you stopped after some words.
Yeah, I got nervous.
Pretty short. In short, Kangas.
North
big
score
last
lots.
week. And won.
Adelaide
Scored low, still won.
Yeah.
Adelaide had a limited... Interesting game last week. We didn't get to this one in the Collingwood one, which makes me think they're in better form than they are and should revisit that tip. But I can't. Adelaide had like 30-something inside 50s. Collingwood had
71.
about 70. Wow, that's a
They're
weighted
back
number.
six.
So that's a dodge of a bullet.
You know what I'm
for the
tipping?
Crows.
This is my prediction. I'm going with Adelaide, but my prediction is that they'll keep you below 59,
All right, and they'll score how much?
over 135.
Wow, that's going to be tough down the bench.
Keep the morale up for the last game of the year.
I will.
You watched them earlier in the year and you said Adelaide were one of the best sides you've seen over there at Adelaide Oval.
I did. Yeah, I stand by that comment.
Their back six is as stingy as any.
Stinginess.
All right, I'm going with Adelaide just
Yeah.
on that one. So
Just.
best of luck to you guys though on that. Hey, you should you speak to Brady Rawlings and go, hey, remember when Dill said you should get Phil Thorpe from Adelaide? You
said that last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
He wasn't for sale.
Moving on.
Richmond
No one's
v
for sale,
Geelong
bro.
at
No
the
one's for sale.
MCG 4:15
Wink,
this game.
Yeah, 4:15 Richmond Geelong. This will be
BWS stat. Richmond have kicked 95.6% of their kicks on their preferred side.
they've got nothing.
Are they
Most
trolling
ever
us with
recorded
this
for a
one?
team.
The most ever.
guys.
Come
don't
on.
BWS.
Come on.
That's fucking shit out.
Because I'll tell you why. Because Geelong are very much, well, they've quickened it up a bit this year, but have traditionally been a bit of a kick-marked side, Brett.
We're not talking about Geelong. We're talking about the Tigs.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, so you've missed that one. So I think we need to
that's
get
a
on
big
to
miss.
Newey and Ooze and just say, boys,
How about some left foot
a little
snaps?
left foot work.
You get pressure on your non-preferred.
I'll be at this game, President's Function, which should be a nice little day. Tip a few in.
Will Nick Daffy be there?
I don't think Daff will be there.
Who will be there on your table? Calvin Moore?
Rich Albert,
yep.
surely.
Axel Foley.
Axel.
Is he still working at the Hawks?
No, he's actually
Is it the
just
AFL?
left the AFL.
Oh, he's just left?
And I think he's got a new role. Yeah, I don't know whether I can divulge it just yet, but I know he's
Even
going.
where are they now? He's going to Tassie. He's going to Tassie.
No, he's not in the AFL.
No, he's not in the
Ah,
AFL.
stockbroking.
Yeah, smart
Real
enough to.
estate. That's what AFL players
Oh,
do a lot of the time.
he's not a axle mechanic, is he?
That's best.
Scrambling.
Best every
It's
bus.
a bit like Brett's nan over there.
Oh,
Couldn't get it.
not funny.
Mick,
No.
you fucking
I think
big
that's
nose
funny.
wanker.
That is not funny.
Yeah, that's so good.
Mitch.
Brett.
Mick, you are fucking slipping, mate.
Mate, that's too far.
Keep going.
Moving on. Let's go to
I'm going to
Sydney.
get personal.
Who'd you tip?
Oh, I tipped Geelong. Just.
Yeah, I'm going to tip Geelong as well.
West Coast Sydney. Sydney just. Great rivalries of this one. And just to throw it out there, Dean Cox coaching against his old team where he obviously won a grand final and lost a grand
At
final.
Optus Stadium, back at home.
Yep.
Yeah, West Coast, I didn't see a lick of the game against the Dogs, but felt like a bit was taking toll on them. It took its toll the year.
Yeah.
The away game, they are back at home, and we saw them get up for their home game a couple of weeks ago against Adelaide. So I think they can be competitive, but Sydney will win this.
Agree.
You were one out for a bit there.
I was. Brett was down. Dill's ringing someone. It's all that.
Brady, you're right.
Who's ringing you?
No one. Oh, Cal Sinclair. Would you say this?
Tactical.
Hey, Cal.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, good, mate. Hey, you're on the podcast, Footy and Friends.
Oh, God. Okay. This will be a hoot.
Are you well?
I am very well. I'm staring at some Excel spreadsheets at the moment, so I'm guaranteeing you guys are having a lot more fun than I am. So,
Well, where exactly?
You
Cal?
remember Mick?
It's Mick. You're back in Melbourne, I'm hearing.
I am, mate. I do miss the days of watching you gallivant there down at Leighton's Beach with your top off, mate, in Perth. So
I don't think you were doing something much dissimilar than I.
Yes. You remember Brett? I don't know if Brett would have ever spoken to you, but Brett's here as well.
I do know Brett. Never spoken, but he's in good nick, the great man.
And you've heard good things, I'm sure.
No.
Watch yourself.
So obviously Cal played at West Coast and
Sydney.
So that's why we're calling him in today. We're just checking in, mate, seeing how you're going. Any news for us? We like to talk about niche teammates. Any of your funny teammates back in the day or funny stories that ring out when you think of Swans v West Coast?
Oh, God, you've put me on the spot, and it must be a slow week.
Ashton
You guys
Hams.
are ringing me today, but let me have a think.
Do you remember Ashton Hams?
I do remember Ashton Hams. He played a lot of footy in Darwin, mate. He was interesting, actually. What he did, I played 1 year with him, but we had to transition from our own standalone sort of waffle clubs, and we're transitioning to East Perth. And he was a South Fremantle player. And he basically said, I'm not re-signing with West Coast because I don't want to play for East Perth next year. So,
Dill looks surprised. Are you surprised, Dill?
Oh, he's a loyal man, from what I've heard.
I'm not surprised because when we got Ashton Hams on the show, he actually told that exact story.
I wasn't listening to this, but I appreciate it from Cal. I definitely appreciate it from Cal.
Cool. Any other questions?
Did anyone, Cal, I got one for you. It's that time of year. Hey, did you retire from Sydney?
Yeah, where did you...
Or did you go out on your own terms, or did you make them look you in the eye?
We've got this thing at the moment where we think that people should make them look them in the eye and put them down. Yeah. And there's a few players at the moment, e.g. Rory Atkins, who has retired from Port Adelaide and he's still there at the moment trying to get a game.
Mate, the Swans were a little bit gutless with me, to be honest. They made me die a really slow death. They just didn't speak to me for about 18 months. Yeah. So, mate, I can technically say that I did call for it on my terms. However, I reckon there was a fair bit of background management, as I like to say, and that was in the form of let's not speak to this guy.
Just ghosted you.
Yeah, correct. So, mate, took it pretty hard at the time, but mate, I agree. I believe they should just literally just pull the shotgun out and just say thanks for your time. Good luck.
Yeah, love it.
But mate, I'd love to share the story in more depth. But yeah, mate.
No, we want to get you.
Share a yarn with you guys.
No, definitely. No. Let's take this offline.
It's all good. Don't stress.
No, WTS. Watch this space, and we'll be in touch.
All good.
Good to chat, mate.
Thanks, Cal.
See you later.
Take care.
Good day, mate. Funny story, actually.
Back to your spreadsheets, mate.
We went and got a beer once at a pub in Sydney when we were playing up there, and my AirPods got stolen.
Crosstown rivals.
Yeah, we just got a beer. We're good mates. All right, let's get into it.
You would have played against each other in the VFL, wouldn't you?
The NEFL, most weeks.
When he was
most weeks.
Port Melbourne
The
back in
biggest
the day.
smacking I copped when I coached Werribee was against Sydney, and they had like...
Where's your top five?
It was like a Marty, Sinclair, Hickey, and Laddams.
Yeah,
and McLean.
Yeah.
Tell you what, land of the Giants on a wet day. I gave the boys some inspiration. Said if we bring it to ground, we might be a chance. Didn't bring it to ground, bro. Lost by 70.
I've got a good one for this. Okay, sting it.
Mate, Brayshaw really came at me for this.
2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody get ready because it's time for top fives. Top fives. Fives.
Love it, mate.
You know
boy.
the end one, have you?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard that ending. Great sting, mate. Rightio. So, top 5 players who, in quotation marks, retired
In the last 5 years.
In the last 5
Are we
years.
likely to have heard of him?
Coming in at number 5, who I actually really liked this player. Was quite he was a bit damaging back in the day, but not sure if he was allowed to retire.
Yeah.
Aaron Vandenberg from Melbourne.
See, I think a player like him...
What?
He doesn't deserve to retire because I reckon he finished up and went and played at Old Savs or something.
He went and played at Croydon South or something like that after he finished.
How many games did he finish up on? I reckon that should be nearly your
Lincoln, you search
benchmark.
the names as we're typing. So Aaron Vandenberg coming in at 5. At 4, Jordan Murdoch former Geelong
Yeah.
turned Gold Coast Sun.
Left footer.
Left footer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Retired.
Nah.
Nah.
Vandenberg 47 games, Murdoch 122.
Ooh, that's
122 is pretty good.
That's pretty good. Very good. Coming in at number 3 is actually a former teammate of mine. Good guy. Lockie Plowman.
No, he played a few games in the end.
He definitely played a few games, but I'm not sure if it was
What year did
worthy.
145.
What year did Jordan Murdoch retire? Well, I can tell you because in 2022 he went to play in the Sandful.
No, there was a brother as well, though. There was a
No,
brother.
he's gone from Gold Coast.
He's a redhead. I remember playing against him.
Yes.
No, this is the one. He's gone from Gold Coast, retired, and then gone and played Sandful. I think that's a bit of a stretch to say
Yeah,
he retired.
you can't
He's still playing a high level footy.
Yep.
Number 2,
Who was
Close.
3? Sorry, who was 3?
Lockie Plowman. Played for Carlton.
145
Giants.
games.
Yeah. No, he was good.
Nah,
Good
no,
player.
that's right in the wheelhouse of.
But like 28 years old.
Yeah, no.
Not too young. Number 2, Corey Maynard. So one a friend of the show.
Bots, yeah,
works at North Melbourne.
Yeah, where are they now? He's a
Yeah,
player.
Braden Maynard's brother. He's a development. I didn't realise he had actually retired.
Yeah, yeah.
Brett, what are you laughing about?
What are you laughing at?
Call him up now because there's just no way.
Brother.
Should I retire
Hey,
or not?
Corey.
Yeah.
He's just on the podcast, so watch any selective conversations we're meant to have in our normal life. Mate, we're running through a top 5 here. Dill's got a few in the gun. A top 5 of players that have retired. Where do they really have the right to retire? And you've come to number 2.
The disrespect.
What do you think, Corey? Am I too harsh on that or what? Where?
Well, I don't know where to start. Can I? I think it's in the YouTube archives somewhere. Can I just say that I didn't do a speech. I wrote an email to everyone saying that I was retiring. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're saving everyone's time, I suppose, a little bit.
the only highlights they would have been able to play is like Gary Ablett having 25 and kicking 2.5 and getting knocked out by Mummy in the middle of Monaco.
Yeah, the writing was on the wall for Corey when he was about to make his debut. And he got sat down by Goody, and who was the high performance guy?
Dave Misson.
Sat you down. And they did the old hidden camera thing to say he was making his debut. And they're like, mate, so we've been managing your minutes and you come across from basketball, so we're just educating you the game. And we've been managing you, so how's your body feeling? And this is like 2 days from now. He's like, yeah, I have been pretty sore.
Oh, no.
I've been pretty
Oh,
sore.
no.
He's nearly talked himself out of a debut.
I reckon I walked out of that meeting too, and Bernie Vince came up to me and said, "Oh, are you making your debut?" And I said, "Yeah." And I think he thought he meant I was playing my first game for Casey.
Oh,
He thought you were playing in the twos.
Well, I was a Category B rookie, and I don't think he knew I'd played 15 games.
Yeah.
for Casey
Yeah, that speaks
already.
volumes of him.
And played 2 games and called time on your own career, so I'm really proud of you, mate.
Yeah, top 2, mate.
I do think two is too high. That's disrespectful. But
Yeah.
anyway,
In all
it was a
seriousness,
good
hasn't
journey.
played since. Some hip stuff.
Yeah.
You see him walk, doesn't look good.
No.
So, hey, you put everything into it, mate. Well done.
Shake and Bakers Wednesday nights, Altona basketball.
See you there.
Well done, Corey. All right, so he could nearly be at number 1 after that, but I will leave him at 2. And then 1 to finish up. Rory the Rat Atkins is up there in the last 5 years. He is there.
I think we've been a bit harsh on him.
I know we actually have, but
Because
it's-
He was a
Adelaide-
good footballer for.
Very good player.
he was. It's called a story arc.
We're just being
We're
silly.
just rolling with it now because
Yeah.
he won't come on and chat about it.
No.
We actually love Rory. I should.
He
message him
torched
too.
me on the wing in 2017
Yeah, that's not hard. I've done that.
qualifying final. Fuck up.
We've lost. We've got grumpy.
Lost him,
Brett today.
okay. Moving on. Sunday, Giants versus St Kilda at NG Stadium. St Kilda have scored between 10 and 13 goals in their past 8 games against the Giants. That's the BWS stat. So they're apparently, for a team that doesn't like kicking goals, they've kicked
They've
a few.
also won their last 4.
Yeah.
All by under a kick, pretty much.
Yeah.
They won't be doing that this week.
They won't?
Hey?
They won't?
Nah. Good news with Naz signing. I like that. That's a
is
good
good
sign
news.
of faith for St Kilda, but they're talking about it being the biggest signing since ever, which probably is. I mean, in terms of the money that he's earning, it's
And you guys know I couldn't say anything about that last week, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
How do they know? How do they know about the money and be so confident in terms of what the money is?
loose lips
Like loose lips from where?
everywhere.
Like managers and the
It's just talk.
management team has
Well, you're talking to investigative journalist my brother. And you're saying, I'm hearing it's around about that. No, I'm not saying it's not that. It's not because it's good. Like it's good for the manager to also have that. As this is what I've been able to negotiate for him. But it's also what it doesn't do though, and this is why I don't like to talk about it, is it puts pressure on the player.
Naz, puts pressure on the players that come in on
exactly right. But
deals.
then everyone else who's like, oh, geez, you're worth that, and you haven't performed. That is an ease target. You know,
easy fodder.
So that's why I like to keep it.
Why you're a good manager.
That's why
keep it in my back pocket.
Yeah, Max Sports.
That's why anyone that's listening that Brett has pitched a hat towards you in the under 18 comps or going into the draft this year, strongly consider him.
Yeah, take that cap and try it on.
Yeah,
see how it fits.
I'll tip the Giants.
I'm going to tip the Giants too. On Nasai Wanganeen-Malira, can I just ask one more question about the contract? And I know
you would know.
I do know this, but I'm just asking for everyone else. Do you think that it's reported $2 million a year? Reported, allegedly. Do you reckon that's like front loaded in the sense that like maybe in the first year he could earn $4 million? Is that how it works or something? Or no?
In the second year? the accountant would be like, mate, have you got anything
Sorry, mate, you get $4 million and nothing next year. You got no bills.
Just here to do me tax.
You're
have you
sweet,
got
mate.
anything to declare?
I did forget it was a 2-year contract. I must admit, I forgot. Because there was other things that were happening in the... okay. Moving on. Nah,
No,
fuck
not
this guy.
moving on, you idiot.
Fucking cut it out. All right. It's not funny. I don't like it.
Ring him and find out. You're so
I'm
close
not
to
going
him.
to abuse our friendship like that.
Just checking. Well, I can lend you a couple of bucks in your second year if you need to take you out for
Hodgie
lunch.
has not called me back either, so that's concerning.
Oh, that's brilliant.
All right, Western Bulldogs versus Fremantle at Marvel. The video status: Fremantle have lost their past 2 games at Marvel by 60+ points.
Yep. And they'll lose again comfortably, I think.
And this is a big one for them.
Huge game for them. Well, win and you're in, potentially. I think they can win and they're in. Is that right?
Yep.
You would know as an avid fan, Link. But the Dogs are going well. Yeah.
But both teams winning there in, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
losing
go home.
loser out. Yeah, sorry. Fuck.
Do you bring Adam Trelawney for this?
We talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, as sub.
I'd have to have a deeper dive in there.
He had 40 and 9 tackles, 10 clearances on the weekend, but 120-point win.
Yeah, I can tell you that Taylor Dray probably won't be playing. I did think he was playing last week, and then Brett retired him, and
then Taylor retired him.
Yes,
I didn't retire him. I just told you that he wouldn't be playing, which he won't be, I don't think.
All right, their bottom. So we talked about this Monday. They're going back over it, but Riley Sanders was their sub.
Yeah.
So Riley Sanders, Adam Treloar, fairly similar players. Do they just keep Riley Sanders as a sub and bring in Treloar because they've lost one, I think, in McNeil?
Yeah,
but that's a different role.
But Sanders has been playing that half forward role, so that's where he
Sanders
could come
comes
in.
and then
You could have Treloar as the sub to get him through. But then do you need to manage his minutes enough to? I don't know, mate. It's a can of worms.
Yeah, match committee goes for too long. All right. Anywho,
let's just say the magnets will be flying around.
Yeah, big game. Who are you tipping?
I got Dogs. Doc is out for mine.
I've got the Dogs as well.
I got the Dogs too.
It hurts me to say.
Yeah, I got Dogs.
Sorry, Link.
You're going to have to apologise to the next person we're going to speak to as well, Mick.
Yeah, shit. Do you know we're calling someone?
Yeah, no, that's okay. He's a Sydney man now, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. He's red and bloody white.
Yeah.
All right, should we give him a call?
Well, I'm
He's
interested to
competing
see
in the
how he went.
Carlton Draft game coming up, and
Do you
he's.
like Carlton Draft, Brett?
I do.
Do you like the Carlton Draft game, Brett?
I liked it when I played for 5 minutes.
Yeah. How do you reckon this man will go, Matty Pavlich?
I think he went pretty well because we've already seen it.
Oh, and here it is.
That's true. Let's have a chat with him. I'll call him now. I've got his number.
Yep.
Hey, Mick, I actually don't have his number. Do you mind? You got his number?
His number for anyone listening out there that is fan 04.
No, we chat on Instagram.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we're
I'll give him a
Instagram
buzz.
friends. And we Snapchat each other sometimes.
Snapchat. Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No message can be.
Whoa! Hey, how does it feel? How does it feel?
He doesn't. He hasn't even got the g'day Matthew Pavlich.
on my-
6-time All Australian.
I've just written
6-time
I've
George
just
medalist.
written Fergberg down. That's to show you where Fergberg is at in my life.
I'm going to go again. I'm going to do the double call.
Are you well, Brett?
I'm going to do the double call. He might be doing school pickup.
Yeah, maybe. He's the CEO now.
Yeah.
Hello, Mick.
Hey, mate. Hey, we've got Dyl Buckley here as well, and we're straight
How
into
are you,
it.
Pav?
I love it. What about this? Efficiency 101. What's the all over?
Well, that's it. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late.
As
Pav.
all great leaders would say, Pav, like yourself, Lombardi time.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hey, now that you're a CEO, and we'll get to the game on the weekend, the Carlton Draft game for the Beverley Redbacks. I'm reading. Hey mate, we will get there. But does the CEO or the incoming CEO of the Sydney Swans still do school pickup and do all the monotonous things?
Well, that's why you've got me at this time of the day, and you're working overtime. You're probably going to have to, put that on the pay packet.
It'll be seen on the invoice.
Don't worry about that.
Yep.
Yes, I've got school pickup today. So Lauren's actually, speaking of Sydney, she's over in Sydney.
House hunting
around, house hunting and school visiting and various things. So school pickup for me today.
Good man,
mate. Life goes on.
It does.
It sure does, mate. Trust me, I know that. Hey, Pav, amazing, mate. Congratulations on the role. Was that something that was always sort of in the back of your mind? How did it come about? And also, I lived in Sydney for 2 years. I was on a rookie wage, so it's probably a little bit different to what you're walking into. But if you do need any suggestions around living arrangements, Paddington is a beautiful spot.
Is that where you were, Dyl?
Yes, I was.
Okay, we've got a family of 5. Is there anything that's big enough to house us in Paddington? I'm tipping it's all terrace based.
Well, with your budget, I reckon you could make it work.
Okay. Enough of the.
Yeah, enough of the CEO and the red tie that you were wearing, chat, when you did the announcement. I'll just finish on that with the CEO chat.
Yeah, no, but I actually wanted to know, how did the job come about? How did you go?
That's good. Good call. Answer the question.
I'll answer the question. No, I mean, I guess Mick will know my time at Fremantle. The 17 years I played, I was studying for my sins. I was studying for about 13 years of those, doing my Bachelor of Science in psychology and then my MBA. So, and I've gone into business as well as media the last 9 to 10 years. So I think it's always been something I'm interested in, heading back towards footy and the administration side. I've never been interested in becoming an AFL coach. I was very clear on that early days. Once I retired, it didn't really interest me being a coach at any level, really. Outside of the Swanborn Tigers, the year 3s, 5s and 6, 7s that I've been taking on the last few years.
Have they got a strong trademark, Pav?
No, of course they have. Yeah, very strong trademark. Very strong rigour around selection integrity as well. And you're right, Lombardi time, very important. Turning up and being present. So, no, look, I'm glad that this opportunity's come to me. I've sort of had some opportunities that I've looked at the last probably 3, 4, 5 years, but they weren't the right opportunity or the right timing for us as a family. But this is obviously a wonderful challenge for me professionally, but also a big move and adventure for us as a family, which we're excited about.
Hey, in all seriousness, Pav, congratulations, mate. Really, I absolutely love when good leaders, good players of football clubs go into that administration side, and really looking forward to what you can add and leave your mark on a beautiful football club in the Sydney Swans. They've got such a rich history, and I'm sure you're looking forward to getting involved up there.
Seeing the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House and
any tips for me, Dyl? The Battle of the Bridge, which I know the Sydney teams don't like. Any tips for me, given that you were there for a couple of years?
Thank you, Pav. I wouldn't be. Thank you for the respect there, but I would not be giving any tips to that red and white team, mate. I'm orange through and through. Western over the other side of the Anzac Bridge.
More just general observations of the Sydney game up there and the challenges or the opportunities as you saw it.
Well, mate, you will have the time. You'll never come home. It is the best place. I'm so bullish on Sydney. It is an amazing place, and I will say this: the Swans location is a little bit better than the Western Sydney location, and the facility up there at the Swans, I'm sure you've seen it. It's none better than that at the moment. It's absolutely in great nick. So very exciting.
They've done a great job there, right next to the SCG. They built a fantastic facility. The club's in rude financial health. I come into an organisation that's been very well led from the chair, Andrew Pridham, to Tom Harley, to everyone down. And I'm getting very quickly ingratiated to the corporate and commercial community that is Sydney. So very excited about it all. And clearly on the field, like AFLW, they want to get back to the finals. And obviously so too the men after that transition to Coxie. So, looking forward to that whole process.
Did you take any of that very in-depth discussion and conversation to the Beverley Redbacks on the weekend? Or was it more just, g'day champion, What do you do for a living? I'm a plumber out in Stirling.
No, well, you know me, Mick. I like to
Man of the people.
know how the shop floor is operating. I want to get close to my teammates and build those relationships. So I actually went down and had 2 training sessions with the lads.
Wow.
Down at Willington. The main reason was because I didn't want to ping a hammy or do a calf. And unfortunately, the bad news is late in the last quarter, as the game was on the line, I did my left quad.
Yeah.
So, as a few people have said, you got enough quad to go around, so you should have been right. But no, mate, it was good fun. Met a bunch of great lads. The community were so welcoming, and the great thing about, I mean, you know it better than I do, but country footy, local footy, is that the whole community got involved. The whole town came down, crediting the town next door who we played against is only 30 minutes away, so it was a real carnival atmosphere, and it was a lot of fun.
And stat line? What are we looking at? Do we hit the scoreboard?
Oh, yeah. I had 6 shots a goal.
Yep.
I kicked 2 goals, 2, and 2 that didn't make the distance.
They just showing around.
I think that's just the
Top
old
of the square.
43-year-old legs. 43-year-old legs not go. I had a couple sort of were from about 45, 50 out, which I back in the day would have been a piece of cake. But,
knock them over, Pav.
But these days,
Had the license from 45 plus, did Pav. So we'll let you off the hook for it falling short. Hey, on that, and we won't hold you up for much longer. I know you've got to unpack the car and get the dinner ready for the evening. But you mentioned teammates. What we like to do on our show is pretty much talk in depth and a lot about niche players and players that didn't quite make it. So we're going to put you to the test. Are you ready? So I'm just going to reel off some names, one for one here, Dylan and I.
And as you said, Pav, you did like to get down to the workshop floor,
and see and understand what they're doing and what makes them tick. We're just going to throw some names, some former teammates of yours at you, and you have to come back with something about them. So it just can't be, I remember, I remember Billy or Willow or whatever it is. Okay, so I'm going to start with Joel Houghton.
yeah, Perth Demon.
Well done.
Well done, mate.
That'll do. That's all we need to know.
Just a little bit, yeah. Jesse Crichton.
Jesse Crichton.
Tassie boy.
Yeah, it's very good.
Mullet.
Probably should have played a bit more.
Yeah, and played in the final, I reckon, for the Dockers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan Wilson King.
Willow.
Willow.
You willowed him.
Well, Mick, there's an issue with what happened with him.
I was telling Dill the story off air about this that he Lombardi time. So Lombardi time was you got to be early to meetings, and Jordan was only early in his career. I think he was from South Australia actually, and he rocked up a couple of times late to meetings, and he was on his last strike.
Yeah.
And the last time he was late, he was beside him, and everyone was like filthy at him, mate. Oh, we've got to go to a recovery session or whatever. And he looked like Tommy Sheridan in the eye, and he goes, Tommy, I'm telling you, mate, I'd set the alarm, I woke up, and I fell asleep eating my Wheat Bix. So,
That's right.
very good.
Oh, that was a cracker. Was that under halves or Ross?
No, that was Ross. He didn't last too long after that.
3 to come.
I remember it was a bit of hard yards with Jordan, but yes, the Wheat Bix sleeping in.
For as good as you are, you can't influence them all in the right way.
3 to come, Pav. Viv Mitchie.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like. Went back to Melbourne. Should have number 20 wore for a little while. Probably should have played a little bit more. Viv, he probably didn't have the tank to match what he was very good at. Was winning the ball. So
Hamish Shepherd.
Shep, Margaret River boy.
He
and Ben Bookavars used to get up to
Pat. All right, mate, this is the last one. It could be a little bit difficult, but I'm sure you remember. Pat Beverley.
Who?
Pat Beverley.
We didn't play with
I made that name up. I was just testing you, mate, and you passed. Well done.
I'll give you one more, and one of the show's favourites, Clayton Hinkley, who just couldn't believe he got delisted after finishing 42nd in the best and fairest in 2011.
Yeah, got confused with potential with ability.
Pav, you're the best.
Thank you, mate, for jumping on. Good luck at Sydney, and no doubt we'll stay in touch. And that might be the footy career done from a playing sense, is it?
Oh, yeah, no more. Absolutely done and dusted. That's the first and last game that I'll play since I retired 9 years ago. I am done. And, gents, charge overtime because you've gone way over and above this afternoon. Well done.
Well done, mate.
Thanks so much, mate. Appreciate your time,
See you,
Pav.
mate.
You're a star. Hey,
Good operator.
one of the great men.
One of, and the fact you
Jeez,
got
Brett.
those names right.
Yeah.
I didn't remember. I remember Joel Houghton. I remember he had this tooth thing where you could flick it in and out the tooth.
That's cool.
Couldn't remember he was a
My dad
Perth
can do that.
demon. Jesse Crichton, Tasmanian, now still lives in WA. Viv Mitchie.
I couldn't think of another name. I wanted to get Pat Beverley in, and
I was looking at you like the fact I saw it on your sheet in red.
Yeah,
The antlers went up.
he was good though.
He was good.
He was very good, Pav. Good on you, Pav. Love you. Oh, what a
Oh, nostalgia.
one of the great men.
Nostalgia. Interesting.
Was
operator.
Luke crying as that was on?
Interesting operation where I keep coming back to when he did the media piece for the New Sydney job. Just didn't look right on him in the red.
I credit to him. I just didn't realise he was
That clever.
well, not that clever. I know he's very, very smart man, but he's just a master of all trades.
It was good to get him live as well because remember draft night?
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Do you reckon he'd battle bowl on that Sydney turf? What do you reckon he'd do?
Well, I think Chris Scott missed a trick there. I think it looked like a bit of a seamer.
Yeah.
Mumbai's a spinning wicket.
Bit of grass top.
Moving on. Brisbane Hawthorn at the Gabba. This will be a good game. Jack Gunston becomes the oldest player to kick 7 goal bags twice in a season since Alistair Lynch in 2003.
Your boy.
Lynchy, what are your thoughts about that? Very good. Okay. I reckon Brisbane win this, but it's a good contest. Two teams going at it.
There is 2 teams going at it, and
I don't think the lines have been going that great up there. I know
until
they sharpened up last week, but
up there
at home they've been
I
a
feel
little
like
bit
that
hit
game
and
they
miss.
had last week is just a game.
They had to win it last week.
Doesn't matter
They
where they
flexed.
play.
They flexed.
Tell you what, the Lions though, I'm just drawing a circle on the run sheet
Yeah.
because
You're good
the
at that.
Gabba's a bit skinnier, isn't it? Is it a bit skinnier?
Shorter.
Shorter, and I think it's a little bit skinnier, but I'm getting a bit analytical here.
It's circular.
The Optus Stadium is MCG, wider and bigger, right?
Oh, my God.
So Brisbane go over there last week, play pretty well. They usually play pretty well at the MCG. So they've just got to play
You've
better.
lost me, mate.
Play better on
Get to
skinny
your point.
grounds. Play better on
I don't
skinny
think it's a
grounds.
skinny ground, but it's
The Gabba.
Yeah, I don't think it's skinny. I've played there a few times actually. Kick 1 goal 4.
It's got nice turf.
Kick 5. That would have changed my
I
career.
just think Brisbane are going to win just because I think they've just found their maturity and their level.
Good on you. I think so.
I'm
too.
going with the Hawks. I think the Hawks will win. Yeah, they're on a bit of a tear at the moment. Going really well with the Hawks. They've got a real chip on their shoulder after everyone's wrote them off after
happens.
Will Day injury and said you're going to fall out. I was one of those.
I worry about the Hawks midfield versus the Lions.
Yeah, Lockie Neal's still out. I think
But what the Lions do so well, hear me out, Josh Dunkley will go to Newcombe and sit on him and disturb their distribution. And then McCluggage, who I will make the Australian side this year.
Yep.
Sneaky Brownlow chance? Too many other players to take.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Behind George Hewitt.
Top 3, George Hewitt, and then McCluggage probably. So, yeah, I just worry that Dunkley does that job so well that it'll restrict any sort of front half game for the Hawks. So I'm going to go Lions.
Yeah, I'm going
Big
Lions.
fella?
I'm going Lions as well, purely just because I think they're better.
I've got some breaking news. And I got another retirement.
Holy shit!
Bull Hoskin Elliott from Collingwood.
Nah, he's allowed to retire.
Yep.
100% allowed to retire.
Yeah.
One of the
Been there for a long time.
been there for a long time. Very consistent player.
He left the Giants as I got there. He
really?
always reminds. He's like, oh, fucking good choice, Campo.
Yeah.
I'd still take you, Brett.
Thanks, mate. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. After
Good bloke too.
Ran
I
me
actually
over
played
4
16s
times.
Metro with him.
We don't care. Gold Coast v Essendon, People's first. Shout out Will Hoskinelli, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
shout
done.
out, mate.
Great,
Shout
great
out.
career.
Sorry, Will, if you're listening, sorry for Brett cutting you off really quickly there.
And he will
Great
get
career.
a go around the G on the car.
He'll be in the car.
If he's not playing. Yeah.
Pretty true.
Very true.
He's been the sub of late in the
Played
long
VFL
sleeves.
though. He played VFL the other week. He did. He did, Brett. Brett, he did.
Gold Coast have produced a loss and draw and a win in their past 3 games against Essendon at People's First Stadium. They have an overall margin of just 1 point in these 3 games. it will be 10 goals plus. Essendon are just hanging on for dear life. They were okay against St Kilda last week. They're playing a couple of games in a row, like pretty close.
Yeah, no, Gold Coast will win this.
Gold Coast will win, but I will say this. Gold Coast will win, but if Essendon were half serious about next year, because there's two things, right? And maybe you two won't know this, but from a second-tier player that you're playing in the last game of the year, and I think when you're in a crappy team, the mindset is, fuck, it's been a long year. Let's just get to the off-season. Let's get to the footy trip and piss off. And that could be the mindset they go with. Or
business suits.
Scotties could say, we're flying up in suits. And we have our top buttons done up and bring your briefcases. And this is a business trip to set us up for next year.
Don't pack your sports bags.
No.
Bring your
briefcase.
They could.
And
I don't know where you're going to put your boots, but
it could be an upset.
yeah.
It could be. Because Gold Coast, on the other hand, if Essendon throw that first punch and they shit themselves, Gold Coast young crew might panic a little bit if they have to win to get in the finals. You never know. You never know what happens.
Yeah. I did put
saying
Adelaide
that Gold Coast
earlier in
win.
this round to beat Gold Coast, and I'm a little bit, I don't know, that could, by this game, this could be a genuine dead rubber. Or will
If the Suns win,
Suns win against Port?
It'll just be for ladder position. For
Yeah,
the
and
Suns.
they might need a win to get a home final.
Yeah.
But the Bombers, I think they're at the end of their tether.
you know
So
what?
Gold Coast.
In 2015, we played North round 23, and regardless of result, we had to win. But they knew that they were playing finals, so they rested 9 players.
Yeah.
And they nearly knocked us off.
Because you were like, oh, this will be a bit easier.
Well, we thought it'd be a bit easier, but we just didn't play that well and whatever else. Then they came out and beat us the week after, which is not relevant to anything that's just happened. But you just need to be on your.
You'll be on your game. If you're 5% off and the other team's 5% on,
That's it.
That's a 10% swing.
and it's all the margins you need in this game.
Love that. Yeah, boys, before we go as well, I've got this one sent in just for the studio too.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful jumpers here. This is the Willerton Footy Club. Tuck your feelings. They did this. Beautiful jumper. Number 7.
7.
Bred at the Giants.
Yeah.
Me at Carlton. Take your
That
pick.
makes sense.
And or Nick Coleman from Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Take your pick because
Or Naz. Your mate
or,
Naz.
yeah, or Naz. But very important jumper. This is to represent mental health. We tackle your feelings, and a footy club that's doing great things. So any footy clubs out there that are working with Tackle Your Feelings or any other mental health or health initiatives, good on you, because it's such a pillar of the community and you can really spread some great positive messages of signs to respond to mental ill health. So congrats to them on this great initiative. It's a beautiful jumper, and any other clubs that want to get involved, make sure you hit up Tackle Your Feelings for a seminar. We might even come out there and do a little thing with them.
Sounds good.
Maybe.
Well said.
Yeah, link will be in the show notes.
Little faff.
Yeah. Also, remember that this episode of Footy and Friends was brought to you by Carlton Draft. Remember to follow us all on Footy and Friends _. Check it out on YouTube. Faffers Patreon, Trench Talk once a week. And we'll see you shortly.
Ready
Cheers.
on next week?
Pardon?
Are you on Trench Talk next week?
No.
Good on you guys.
See you guys.